Check my flow, so spiritual. Check my flow, so spiritual. I'm powerful, I'm powerful. Check my flow.
Good, y'all. What's good?
Pray my wishes, cause they keep me guided. Keep me level-headed.
All right. We got a good episode. Just waiting. Lay out, climb on in.
I have been. They're always around. Yes, they are. It's intellectual. So just check my flow, check my flow.
When I can't get it's that sun, man. The movie was about us, man. Just look at Superman, man. The feeling ain't real, but the man is still. But don't be scared, cause let me tell you something. When I can heal, it's that fun that gets your body running, the solar blazes drumming, that twin flame be looking, and I be craving her cooking, man, her rituals be booking. I'm telling you, you looking, yeah, showers in the cold, man. Looking at my goddess, I'm like, we on no road, man. We on some powerful that shit, nigga, cause we so fucking nigga. I'm like, bitch, you so fine. I'm like, give me some wine. Told her words are spells, man. I told her to watch out what she's saying out her mouth, cause it creates these worlds. Yeah. Watch what you say, yeah. Watch what you say.
Watch what you say. Watch what you say.
All right, y'all. So I appreciate you guys for climbing on. So today we are going to be talking about numerology. All right. So let me bring out the let's bring it out here. All right. So what you guys got to understand, numerology is the key to everything. Everything is an equation. Everything you ever learned in school, when you took math class, you got to realize you was being taught numerology. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 + 3 is 6. You know what I'm saying? That's a master number. 33 is a master number. So you already know a little bit of numerology. So in this video, we're going to go over Rashad Jamal. All right. I broke down Rashad Jamal. I'm going to show y'all right here. I broke down everything about basically the situation that happened. This was all planned to happen, bro. We're going to go deep. It's going to go deep. Like I'm going to break down everything. It's a great episode. You know, I did my homework, y'all. So I did my homework, and I'm going to show you guys basically numerology is powerful. Like my whole platform has grown off numerology alone. Like numerology is the reason why I got to where I'm at. I study numerology. You're literally supposed to, I'm going to get into this video as well. You're supposed to go by the days. Like if today is the 7th, 7 is like the most spiritual number. Like God rested on the 7th day, 7 chakras. You're supposed to like be spiritual that day. You're supposed to meditate more on the 7 days. On 6 days, let me show y'all too. Like look. I got all this wrote down. Like on 6th day, right? If you look at a 6, let me show y'all. If you look at a 6 looks like a pregnant number. So on 6 days, on like October 6th, January 6th, anytime it's a 6, you want to be with your family. On 6 days, you want to spend that time with your family. All right. So I'm gonna break this down. I got all the slides here. We brought down some spiritual celebrities. We brought down a spiritual soul. We brought down divine insight. We brought down Pharaoh. We're gonna get lit, y'all. We're gonna get lit. So before I start this video off, I want to give a huge thanks to the elders watching. I want to give a huge thanks to the elders. I'm gonna clear the energy out. Any negative energies that are present. Let me get you up out of here. All right. Open the third eye as well. All right. Third eye. Okay. So we about to get lit, y'all. All right, let's get it. Okay, so numerology lecture. All right. Astrology is powerful, but numerology is a divination tool. It's a divination tool. All right. You can use numerology to predict events. You can use numerology to predict your years. You can actually use numerology to predict the days. All right. Now, if you obey numerology, and we're going to talk about it in this lecture, if you obey numerology, you will walk on the greatest karma. Some people have a lot of karma, but you can bypass karma if you know how to walk on the numbers, if you know how to respect the numbers. Just like Divine Insight says, you always respect all four directions, south, east, west, and north. If you respect the numbers, you're walking on dharma. All right, it's called dharma. Dharma is the good karma. All right, that's why the Matrix, in the Matrix movie, what do you see in the air? You see numbers. You see green numbers everywhere, right? So numbers is everywhere. Everything is numbers. You were born with a number, your social security number. You were born with a number. You were born on a number. Obey the numbers and you will walk on the greatest karma. So let's say today's the 6th. You must spend that day loving yourself with your family in your home. Because like I said, 6, if you look at a 6, it looks like a pregnant woman. So 6 life path 6s, and I'm about to go into the life path numbers very shortly. Life path 6s, you guys are ruled by Venus. You guys are here to build a nice family. Y'all are here to nurture people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love. Venus is pleasures. So 6 is like that pleasure energy. 6 is Venus. Venus is love and relationships. Every month on the 6th, you need love. And so does everyone else. On 6 days is the best time to go on dates and ask your crush out. The chances of luck double on 6 because the day is influenced with Venus, the goddess of love. So 6 is ruled by Venus, the goddess of love. So let me ask you this. Why did they make 6 the bad number? Why did they make 666 a bad number? That's all I want to ask y'all. Why did they make 666 a bad number? 6 is ruled by the goddess of love. Why did they make the number of love a bad number? 639, that's the frequency of what? That's the frequency of love. So why did they make 639 and 666 the worst number? Why is 666 the worst number when it's the number of love? Because another subconscious programming. 6 is a really powerful number, y'all. Don't think 6 is a weak number. When you see 666, that's actually a sign that love is coming. That's what it usually means. 666 usually means love is coming. Don't let people look at you and be like 666 is the devil and this, and no, it doesn't mean balance. It doesn't mean no. It actually means love. This is the fact. This is the fact. All right. So let's go on to the next one. So a life path. So we all have a life path number. All right. We all have a life path number. If you're a life path 1, we're gonna go over the basics before we get into Divine Insight and Young Pharaoh and Solo Illuminati, and I broke down all of them, and I broke them down, bro. I broke them down. All right. Life path. So if you're a life path 1, you are ruled by the sun. All right. So if you're a life path 1, you are assertive. Oh, let me go back. You're a life path 1, you are assertive. You have a strong identity, and you want things. All right. So you're like me. It's like the Aries energy. So life path 1s, y'all are leaders. Life path 2s, y'all are the moon. So y'all are very emotional. But at the same time, y'all connect with people. Y'all are all about partnerships, networking with people, supporting people. So y'all know how to, y'all got people skills. Life Path 2, y'all got people skills. Think of Life Path 1 as the Batman, and think of Life Path 2 as the Robin, because Life Path 2s don't really like being in front of, like, you know what I'm saying, getting the spotlight. They like being behind the scenes. So Batman, Robin. 3 is the kid. 3 is ruled by Jupiter, so Jupiter is the guru. So 3s are very creative and they speak a lot. They really creative. Think of like that childlike energy. All right. So they're all about imagination, very artistic. They're very entertaining. 3s like being on. 3s like the spotlight. Like what I'm doing, they like that. They like being on the spotlight, being on the stage. They also like learning. They like teaching. They like traveling. 3s, some Life Path 3s sometimes get a reputation for having a short attention span, and sometimes, you know, not really focusing on one thing and having commitment issues. That's definitely true. Life Path 3s can have commitment issues because their mind is moving so fast, and they're very charming as well. Life Path 4s, all right? Life Path 4s, y'all are the builders, all right? When you think of 4, what am I in right now? I'm in a room, right? How many walls are there? There's 4 walls, right? So with those 4 walls, you need 4 of something to build everything. You need 4 walls. You need 4 directions. You need 4 tires. This is basic numerology, y'all. You need 4 tires. You learn math in school, so 4 is all about building. That's why it says I established. Life Path 4s, y'all are all about establishing things. All right. Y'all are really reliable. Think of Life Path 4s as like an earth sign. So if you're a Life Path 4, or your spouse is a Life Path 4, someone in your family is Life Path 4, they're all about like building. Like they're very grounded, very practical, very moralistic, very serious. You know what I'm saying? 5. A lot of people have this Life Path number, Life Path 5. So 5 is all about, 5 is ruled by Mercury. All right, so 5 is Mercury. So 5 is information. 5 is the fastest number. So it's very, very fast, very quick with it. All right. So even it says I explore. Life Path 5s, y'all are all about exploring. All right. Y'all are all about exploring, traveling, speaking, because you know it's Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So Life Path 5s, y'all have commitment issues. A lot of Life Path 5s in relationships, because you know they're so curious and they want the freedom. 5 is it's about freedom. So 5s want that freedom. So they have commitment issues in relationships because it's like they get depressed and they just can't help it. They just can't help to free themselves from everything that they're in. So if they're in a relationship, they have that urge to just be free. Life Path 6, like I was talking about, I said like a 6 looks kind of like pregnant. All about service to humanity, compassion, family. 6 is Venus, the goddess of love, inventive. All right. 7. Life Path 7 is Neptune. So Neptune is all about spirituality. Neptune is very mysterious. It's about secrets. Life Path 7s are the smartest life path number, and that's a fact. Because think about 7 chakras, 7 days in a week, die rested on the 7th day. 7s are always researching. These are the people that are like on their phone at night that do like 7 hours of research and they don't get tired. Like their knowledge is power to them. All right. So they're all about teaching. These are the teachers. They can come off as very mysterious. The negatives of 7, they can be kind of pessimistic and kind of like secretive and loners and lone wolves. They're usually lone wolves. Life Path 8s. All right. Life Path 8s is Saturn. So Life Path 8s are very realistic. And I know I'm going over some of y'all Life Paths as well. So y'all make sure to share this video and share this video to 3 people. All right. So Life Path 8s, y'all are very realistic. Y'all are like in reality to the max. To the max. Y'all are very like, you know how 8 is Saturn. So you know how Saturn is like about lessons and karma. If you turn the 8 to the side, it's karma. So a lot of y'all Life Path 8s, y'all do have karma, or y'all can give karma to people. So if you're a life path 8, you want to be very mindful about the things you do in life, because karma can really come back to you, because you, like I said, it's that infinity symbol. So whatever you give out, it's like comes right back at you extra fast. And this comes with any life path number, but with the life path 8, it comes even faster. That's a fact. So life path 8s, y'all all about power. Y'all want power. All right, y'all can't help it but to gain more power within yourself. It's not a bad thing to want power, but y'all just can't help it but to gain more power within yourself. Whether that's financially, mentally, spiritually, y'all want to improve yourself. Y'all want to build something. Yaki Awaken is a life path 8. Shout out to Yaki Awaken. You know, y'all see how much stuff life. Y'all see how much things Yaki Awaken has built. Y'all see how much of a legacy he's building. How structured he is. That's that Saturn energy, very structured, very, kind of serious. I will. The affirmation for life path 8 is I will, commanding. Life path 9s. All right. So 9 is Mars. All right. 9 is Mars. So Mars is the divine masculine energy. Mars is the god of war, the god of aggression. All right. Life path 9s are very powerful. They're the last life path of the 1 through 9 series. So 9s don't take nothing from nobody. They're very like, hey, this is what it is. Like, what we gonna do? But they also, since it's 9, they're very wise. They've been a 1, 2, 3, 4. They've been all the life path numbers before. So they're very wise, y'all. Make sure y'all can hear me. All right, yeah. Yeah, so they're very wise. And what you got to understand with the 9s is they're very caring, and 9's purpose is to give back to humanity. They are all about giving back to humanity. One second. Life path 11. So these are the master numbers. Now, y'all, some of y'all in here are master numbers. Some of y'all already know what's going on with the master numbers. Master numbers are very, very, very powerful. They're very amplified energies. Now, the reason I say that is because if you look at a master number, it's 2 numbers. So a lot of people are like, what does that mean? Like 2 numbers? Why are they 2 numbers? The reason why they're 2 numbers is because think about the 11. 11 is 2 1s. So 1, remember I told y'all 1 is ruled by the sun. So it's 2 suns together. So life path 11s, y'all got like double the sun energy. Y'all shine like y'all get a lot of attention. Y'all got double that leadership energy to the max. So y'all supposed to use those 2 1s, and y'all 1 + 1 is 2. So y'all got double that masculine energy plus that 2 energy. So y'all got that Batman energy and that Robin energy, which is that really assertive energy, I am energy, and then that's that behind the scenes energy. So y'all always have a contradiction. Like that 11s, you always have a contradiction between standing out and being behind the scene. All right. Very revolutionary. All right. So life path 22. Bill Gates is a life path 22. You see? Rashad Jamal, the life path 22. Life path 22s are all about creating a legacy. All right. Very, 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 very like they have the roots. They have the special blueprint on how to build something. But they know that to gain anywhere, you got to put in hard work. So their work ethic, it's second to none. All right, second to none. So it's that 2 2s, two of those feminine energies. Number 2 is that moon energy. So life path 22s, y'all have that moon energy. Y'all are very emotional to the max, very emotional, but together it equals a 4. So y'all got that extremely emotional psychic energy plus that builder energy. All right. So what comes with that is y'all can use your intuition to guide you to build a legacy. All right. Life path 33s. Last but not least, young pharaohs are life path 33. 33, think 3 number is your Jupiter energy. So 33s are all about entertaining and learning and philosophy. These are the master teachers. Master teachers. So they're very very smart, but at the same time 3 + 3 = 6. So they're all about nurturing. So they will have that nurturing energy. They will have that energy of love. They have that love energy. So they know how to really good in business and everything like that. So next slide. Next slide. Let's get to it. All right. So God gave you the ability to solve your problems with your name. It's called name numerology. Now, every letter has a numerical value. If you didn't know that, every letter has a numerical value, guys. So you see this right here? Every letter in the alphabet. This is the real numerology. This is the real numerology, y'all. Life app numbers is shallow. Life app numbers is on the surface. You guys got to go deeper, man. Go deeper. So you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 AJS is a 1. It has the value of a 1, which is like the alpha energy. BKT has the energy of a 2, which is that moon energy. CLU has the energy of 3, which is that Jupiter energy, that expansive energy. So if you add all the letters, and y'all should do this, I hope y'all doing this either during this video or after this video, because y'all need to learn. So why would you not want to solve all the problems in your life? Why would you not want to make your life easier by adding your name up and finding more about yourself? This is called your soul urge number. All right. Why would you not want to make your life more interesting by understanding the vowels and the soft spots of your name? That's what it is. Let me show y'all. So basically, the vowels of your name reveal the softness of your personality. These soft spots of your name are secret tones, all right, of your name, which reveals your emotions. The name that you were given at birth on your birth certificate is the most important piece of paper in your life, y'all. So you need to use that to your advantage. And I've done a perfect example. Now, I'm going to blow y'all mind. I'm going to blow y'all wig back. I'm going to blow y'all mind with this one. So, all right, let's get it. We're going to go into divine insight. Y'all ready? Let's read this slide first. Obey the numbers and you will walk on the greatest karma. We're going to come back to this one. All right. So, divine insight. When you look at divine insight, his full name is Rashad Jamal White. Y'all can see right here. Let me show y'all. You see that? Rashad Jamal White. So you add all the numerical values of his name, the letters, letter by letter by letter, Rashad Jamal White. His destiny number is a 9. His destiny number is a 9. His soul urge number is a 9. His personality number is a 9. What? You telling me this guy has 999 in his name? Remember, I told y'all, your name has a value. It has a meaning. Your name has soft spots. It has tones on it. Them vowels are soft tones and secret codes to your mission, to your energy, to your personality. If you change your name, did you know that you change your legacy? If you change your name, did you know that you change your legacy? And every numerologist knows this. That's why some numerologists actually change their name, because it changes the legacy. Because when you identify, if you call yourself a name every single day, that is going out into the universe, and you're changing down the directional soft spots of that name, the tones, which opens up certain gateways and tones. But you got to understand, a number, angles, angels. We're gonna go into that later as well. All right, numbers have angles. Angles are angels. So when you change your name, you're opening up certain light codes. So Rashad Jamal White is a 999 ether being. Now, what did I tell y'all? What is 9? What is 9? 9 is Mars, that masculine energy. 9 is the most masculine planet, the planet of aggression. 9 is the planet of war and combat, and Mars is that divine masculine, y'all. 9 is ruled by Mars. So this gives divine insight, that Aries energy, that alpha energy, that alpha mentality. Very, very, very assertive, very alpha, very I'm in your face, what it is. Most people, if they have like a 9 in a name, it's a 1-9. This 999 back to back, this is proof and evidence that divine insight is the real 9 ether being. 9 also rules completion. So everything you guys got to understand, he knew that even the situation he's going through right now, don't worry. This is all planned out, y'all. He knew this was going to happen. This is why he was always saying, dang, if my time is here, my time is here. And I'm going to go deeper into it too in the next slide. So I'm going to blow y'all with that. So with 3 9s in his full name at birth, divine insight was birth to complete a legacy. 9 is the humanitarian. 9 is considered the most powerful number in the 1 through 9 cycle because 9 is completion and great rewards. 9 is also the higher self. So if we bring this back to astrology, 9 is Sagittarius. Divine insight is a Sagittarius. Y'all see how y'all see this, right? Y'all see how everything lines up, like your numerology, astrology, everything comes together. It's all the same thing. So 9 is all about in astrology, 9 is all about beliefs and cultures, traveling, and higher self and optimism. Divine insight also traveled. All right. So we look here. Let's look what it says here on this number. Let's see. Ruling number 9. This number is governed by the planet Mars, which means that you are aggressive, courageous, dashing, and quick. You are naturally attracted to people born between these dates. You have an affinity for those governed by 3, 6, and 9. So 3, 6, and 9 are some of the most powerful life path numbers because you got to understand they're part of the keys to the universe. So if you are a life path 3, a 6, or a 9, you are connected. Like you are a key to the universe. Any life path is powerful, but you got to understand 3, 6, and 9. They have a important role, even if it's in your name. All right. All right. Mars is the divine masculine, y'all. So when you think of Mars, think of divine masculine. Why was divine insight? Why was the honorable divine insight? Why was he so assertive? Why was he so I'm in your face? Why was he so much of a leader? So, see, you talking about the will? Yep. That's proof. That's proof right there. That's Mars energy. Mars energy is competitive. And Mars energy keeps you on your toes. Mars is like I said, that Aries energy. So when you see someone like this, they're gonna keep you on your toes because it's like, oh, it's that hot fairy planet. All right. So we're gonna go into the next spiritual celebrity that I wrote down. This is gonna blow your mind too. All right, so let's get into this slide. Obey the numbers and you will walk on the greatest karma. All right, so today, did I go up the slide already? I did go up the slide already. Let's go back. All right, so Soul Luminati, spiritual soul. Spiritual soul is a life path 8. All right, so I remember I told y'all, I said what? Life path 8 is all about power, all about Saturn energy, that realistic energy, that really like, hey, lessons, karma, all that. Now, it's no coincidence that Solomonati always gets into these power struggles with other YouTubers. There's no coincidence that he reads the 48 Laws of Power. Let me show y'all right here. You see? So, spiritual soul was the first spark responsible for awakening 50% of the spiritual community in 2020, leading to a global shift. Life Path 8's Yaki Awakening, spiritual soul. Y'all see how much power they got? They have the power to like create big, great things. And it's infinite because the 8 is the infinity symbol. It's pretty crazy, right? So let's go deeper. Y'all know we're going deeper with it. All right, let's check out some of this. 1 second, y'all. All right, let's go deeper, y'all. So 8 is karma. And this is where karma starts to come back. It's not having sound. Oh, hold on, y'all. That's weird. 1 second. Okay. Let me know if y'all hear it. Y'all gonna hear it this time. So let's go back to Rashad Jamal. Let's play this video.
This is your true mind over matter right here. Your will. Where does your will come from? Your soul. Your life force. This is why you gotta protect your aura. This is why you're supposed to protect your energy so that you can be able to emit more will whenever you need it. Because guess what?
All right, so y'all see that? That's the Mars energy, like I just said. So let's go back to Solomonati. All right, y'all here now? All right, there we go. All right, so Solomonati is a Life Path 8. All right, so Life Path 8 is all about power, Saturn, control, so we're gonna play this video. This is when he was beefing with DDG, right? Now you gotta understand, like I said, Life Path 8s, they can't help it but to improve themselves, become more powerful within themselves. So
man, it's the 48 Laws of Power. I could literally take all his fans right now.
So when you're Life Path 8, you're gonna go on that Life Path 8. They have that energy in them that's gonna always want to be a better and more powerful person within themselves, within the community, in any ways, in all shapes and forms. So spiritual soul was the first spark responsible for awakening 50% of the spiritual community in 2020, leading to a global shift. So spiritual soul, what you gotta understand is he's still a Life Path 8, and if you turn an 8 to the side, you see that right there? It's the infinity symbol. So you gotta be careful. Anything you do is going to come back to you, and it will be used against you. This is why
I collab with DDG right now. So would be hurt. He has more followers than So. He has more money than So. I know this.
You look really nice today.
Thanks.
Come back here so we can do it.
This is why, like, you see, he went back. DDG always came back at him because spiritual soul put that energy out into the universe, and it came right back at him. That's simple as that.
I collab with.
Come back here so we can do it.
Oh, this DDG decides to drop a song exposing my business. I'm just gonna say So. I'm not even gonna say your stupid handle. I would have your father if you knew who your dad was.
It's like this supposed to happen. Bro, like,
you see how crazy it is? So 8, y'all gotta be careful. 8 is the infinity symbol. Look, you know what I'm saying? So this is why DDG and Ash always came back as spiritual soul, because whatever you give out comes back. So Life Path 8s, I've personally met a lot of Life Path 8s, and They're really serious people, really in reality. But y'all gotta just be more mindful because y'all are in a karmic cycle. Your life path, you're in a karmic cycle, bro. So just be very mindful. All right, it's very karmic. Now we're gonna get deeper into divine insight, aka Rashad Jamal. So what you got to understand going into divine insight is a life path number 22. He's a master number. All right, so he has double the amplification of a regular life path 2. So he has double the moon energy. All right, so it even says right here 22 is considered the most powerful of all numbers. Those with the life path 22 have great spiritual understanding and an ability to apply knowledge in a practical way and achieve enormous success. This is the number of the master builder, and those with a 22 in their chart are able to turn your dreams to reality. All right. Now, why was divine insight the most powerful leader people have had and witnessed in years? All right. He wasn't just a leader, he was a revolutionary. In this community right now, there was only one revolutionary. There's all these shout out to 19 Keys, shout out to all the other spiritual leaders, but divine insight brought an energy that was revolutionary. It was on some like stepper, it was like on a step. I'm on a step, so it was very generational. This is why he sacrificed that. And shout out to Honorable Divine Insight, but this is why he sacrificed that energy. He knew he had this in himself. He knew he had the ability to cause a great awakening. Now, if we break down the number 22, 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is the master builder. All right, so 22s are master builders, but at the same time, they're also very psychic. Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight, has psychic abilities. He can sense when things are about to happen. That's why he can kind of sense if someone he can sense if people didn't trust him. He can sense when someone had a problem with him. He can sense when people were fake, his fans were fake. He can sense that stuff. He was tapped into the spiritual realm, y'all. So he was a powerful builder. And at the same time, he knew how to use that intuition. If you're a leader and you know how to use your intuition, you're able to even use more of your power to navigate through life. All right, so this is 4 is the master builder. This is why he became a millionaire, which Divine Insight was a millionaire. 4 is all about money. All right, 4 is all about money. I'm gonna say that again. 4 is all about money. Like I said, you need 4 tires, you need 4 walls, you need 4 directions, 4 seasons. You need 4 to build everything. All right, the people on top of power, they use 4 because 4 also rules police, it rules law, it rules government. 4 is like a very structured number. All right, think of a cube, think of a square. It's 4. You need 4 to build everything. So 4 is the master builder. So this is why Divine Insight in his lectures, you see how his lectures were so structured. He had his lectures every Sunday. They were every Sunday at the same time. He was on point. University, everything was like looked clean, So 4 is Uranus. All right, 2 is Moon, 4 is Uranus. So he also had that Uranus like energy. Uranus is the generational rebel. All right, so Uranus rules in astrology. Uranus rules Aquarius. So when you think of Aquarius, think of the rebel against the grain. You're very individualistic, but they don't like following the social norm. Against the social norm, don't really fit in. Not like they just don't want to fit in, but they just naturally can't fit in because they're very weird. Like Aquarius energy and Uranus energy is very weird. So Divine Insight had that Uranus energy. This is why he was a generational revolutionary, and this is why he constantly said on multiple times on his lives, "I am the greatest revolutionary of all time." And he kind of low-key was. You know what I'm saying? To be a leader is okay. To be on YouTube is okay, but to be a revolutionary, it takes some balls and it takes it takes some sweat because you're gonna be under constant pressure. You're gonna be you know what I'm saying? It takes some sweat. Only 1 out of 100 leaders are gonna really go to the extremes. All right, so 2 is the moon. All right, so he had that moon energy as well. Moon is psychic. Psychic powers are doubled. Divine Insight was able to talk to spirits. He was able to, from what I know, he was able to astral project. He was able to do a lot of. He has spiritual powers. All right, so planets are everything. They're very important. You can't ignore planets when it comes to everything about numerology. You can't ignore planets. So with all these, with the 999, number 1 of the 999, he has 3 9s, which is that extremely divine masculine energy, the masculine energy super high with those 3 9s, and then that 4 and that 2, you're gonna get assertive, aggressive, rebellious leader with strong psychic abilities. Now, was divine insight, does that kind of describe like divine insight? Was he assertive? Was he aggressive? Was he rebellious? Was he a leader? Was he had strong psychic abilities? And he's a life path 22. Now his revolution ended in what? His revolution ended in what? 2022. So numerology tells you and you can predict events and things. This is why some people kind of this was kind of like in the making, if I was kind of say. He kind of sensed that it was going to happen. All right, he sensed this was going to happen. This is why he was waking up the way he was. So your life path number is your core number. It tells you your main path. Think of your life path number as like someone has a flashlight, the universe has a flashlight, and it's flashing it on that path. So if you're a life path 7, the universe is flashing that 7 energy, which is flashing that spiritual knowledge. 7 is also solitude and mystical. That's what 7 is flashing to you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go back. So young Pharaoh, we got the master number, young Pharaoh YP. Okay. So young Pharaoh is a master number 33. There is no coincidence that young Pharaoh is a famous teacher known for philosophy and teaching. 3 is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a teacher energy. All right, Jupiter is all about teaching. So he has 2 3s. So that's double the teacher energy. He has double teaching power. All right, you see that right there? He has double teaching power. His teaching powers are double. This is why he's able to come onto hundreds of thousands of people and make it look effortless. He's mastered this, y'all. Master numbers, everything they do, they have the potential to master it. All right. So Jupiter energy can't help but to travel to other countries. Now, why is young Pharaoh about to travel to Korea? You know, and you're gonna let's listen to this video right here. Why? Listen to the way he speaks. Oh, 1 second.
And then Set is black man in his warrior state, but from your lower self. So neither are good, neither are bad. It's just balance of polarities. Heru is, you know, when you Heru would be like, I'm the judge, and Set would be like, I'm the executioner. And so I'm on my 5th. I'm working on my 5th mixtape now. I'm actually, you know, I wasn't gonna leak it, but I'm gonna leak it exclusively for DJ Bandana Black. I got something coming with Jadakiss too. So this mixtape gonna crack. Y'all just seen T.Y. Vegas on here. I mean, I just shot something with him and Prano. I mean, that's gonna drop. And I want.
So you see, you know.
I'm on my 5th. Neither are.
So he's talking about philosophy.
Good. Neither are.
He's talking about philosophy. Talking about cultures. So that's Jupiter energy. All right. So he's about to travel to North Korea. He's about to travel to Korea soon. That's because he's ruled, and he can't help it. This is Jupiter. He can't help it, y'all. Jupiter wants to travel. That's that Sagittarius type energy. All right. So he traveling is everything to these people. Young Pharaoh is a traveler. All right. With 2 3s, he has double teaching power. And shout out to Young Pharaoh. If you do see this, shout out to you, man. Much respect. He has double teaching power. Number 3 is a teacher. 3 + 3 = 6. And that creates a contradiction and tension between 2 personalities. So master numbers have 2 personalities. All right. They have 2 personalities because it's like, it's 2 numbers, bro. So it's like that 1 and that 1, and then it's a 2. And then like if you're a 33, you got that 3 and that 3 and that 6. So you got 2 personalities. So you gotta constantly fight between 2 personalities. So it gets kind of hard. So this is why sometimes they do go through a lot of stuff. They're gonna go through blood, sweat, and tears, y'all. You know, Young Pharaoh's been through blood, sweat, and tears. Divine insight. Why are the most biggest spiritual teachers master numbers? Like, why they got these huge numbers and crazy numbers and synchronicities in the chart and their names? Like, why? It's because that this was their purpose. This was destined. It was their destiny. All right. So why did all these guys got a lot of like huge numbers, 22, 33, you know, where divine insight been through blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? The young Pharaoh been through blood, sweat, and tears. All right. So having a master number, I even said it right here, right? And this is why he calls himself young Pharaoh, because basically that Pharaoh energy does what they want to do. With divine masculine, it's all about order and structure, and whatever they say is it is what it is. So what you got to understand is having a master number is not easy. All right. People think you can't have a master number and be like, I'm walking around shit. Like, bro, you got a hard ass responsibility in this time. So we have to constantly fight between two personalities, because the universe urges you to master both vibrations of the different numbers. So it's not easy at all. All right. Not easy at all. So let's go into angel numbers. Everyone watching this, you all have a guardian angel watching over you. That's a fact. You all have a guardian angel watching over you, especially if you are on your spiritual journey. All right, when you awaken into your higher self, you alert the angels. All right, you alert your guardian angels. You alert your spirit guides. And now they're like, all a spirit guide is a guide in the spiritual realm. All right, what could be an ancestor. So everyone in this live, I have at least one guardian angel. Some of you guys probably got a fleet of them. Some of y'all probably got a fleet of them, but most of y'all got at least one, because it's like the reason why you're still here is because you got someone protecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like you no way you just walking around like with no protection, and like the only reason you're still here is because your ancestors and you got some type of protection. You got some type of protection. So you all have a guardian angel watching over you. All right. Numbers have angles. All right. Just like I was talking about 6, right? 6 looks like a pregnant, it has angles. Numbers have angles, and angles are angels. All right. Angles are angels. They just, all the people who made this world, they just put the E in front of the L. That's all they did, bro. And they finesse y'all. Angles are actually angels, y'all. So angel numbers is an express angelic light code sent to you that corresponds to the number. All right. So every time you see an angel number, that's your guardian angels literally like, hey, we're gonna send you a light code, and we're gonna send it to you at a certain angle, and it's gonna be expressed in this number. All right. That's all it is. So kings have been using their name to build kingdoms and walls for generations. So it even says right here, this is something I got off Wikipedia, the practice of gematria, assigning numerical values to words and names and imputing those values with religious meaning dates back to antiquity. So it even says the king built the wall of Khorsabad 16,283 cubits long to correspond with the numerical value of his name. So back then, y'all, the kings were using their names. They were studying their names to create kingdoms and walls. Like I said, there's no coincidence that divine insight, his full name is 999. What? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people who I've seen, those be like 1 or 1 7 and 2 or 8 1 and 3 or 3 6 and 5, but 999 is like, you know, this shows that his Mars energy, his divine masculine energy is peaked out. All right. Shout out to divine honorable divine insight. So going back to the 6, all right. Seeing people who got 101. Shout out to all the people watching. Peace. All right, so 6 is the number of family. So this is why 6 looks like a pregnant number. Yeah, I told y'all, like, you know, 6 looks like a pregnant number. Like, so a lot of Life Path 6s. I personally have talked to Life Path 6s, women and men, and they're both like very nurturing, very like understanding, very nice. Just like Venus energy. 6 is like that Libra energy. So they're very nice and like pleasing people. They like caring for their children, their family. That's what they do. All right. So that's all about 6's purpose. All right. Why would you not want to solve every problem in your life? All right. Numerology is a tool. Like I said, it's a divination tool. You know, it's a divination tool. It's a divination tool. Just like people do tarot readings, Numerology is a form of tarot reading. All right. Why would you not want to solve every problem in your life studying yourself? You already are a numerologist. You learn math in school. 3 + 3 is 6. They told you about master numbers, but you didn't know what that means. Why would you not want to make your life an easier life? By finding your keys to money, love, and success. Yes, I'm gonna show y'all how to find your soulmate and how to find your divine counterpart in a few seconds. But even with, let's go back to divine insight, right? Divine insight, right? So I gotta break these down. So him having a 999, if you break down his name, the numerical values, all the people watching who didn't understand, basically every letter in the alphabet, alpha, beta, alpha, which is the masculine, beta, which is the feminine, alpha, beta. Every letter in the alphabet has a value. A has a 1. A is the alpha energy. 6, F is that Venus energy. So these letters, these 3 letters, Fox or FOX, are very feminine, very loving, very family oriented. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to write out your whole name and add all that together. So when I added all that together for divine insight, you see, it came out to 999. I was like, oh shoot. I was like, no, ain't no way. I was like, there ain't no way. So that's when I came to the conclusion that basically divine insight is the ultimate 999 ether being that was sent here from the Galactic Federation to complete an assignment and completing a task, whether he's outside or inside. It doesn't matter if he's on the outside or inside. You can't stop someone whether they're outside or inside. They're on the inside, they're still gonna wake up people. You know what I'm saying? So basically he's doing an assignment, y'all, and y'all gotta basically just understand that that assignment is being done. All right. So let's get back to it. 6. Okay, so divine insight having the 3 9s. Remember, I told you 9 is ruled by Mars. All right, 9 is ruled by Mars. There was no coincidence. Divine insight also boxed. You know what I'm saying? He was a boxer, very aggressive, very assertive leader. You know, he can't help it. You know, when you are aligned with a number or a zodiac sign, and I teach people astrology as well, you can't help it. Like, it's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't change people because it's who they are. That's why you're not supposed to change nobody in your life, because they can't help to be who they are. You know, so divine insight can't help but to be that, hey, you know, that leader that change the world. 3 9s, the capacity of that is going to be to change the world at a crazy rate, at a rate that's like, you know, very, very powerful. All right. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, let's get into this. So Soul Illuminati, we got through him. All right. This also is a video you guys can see here. This is another way you can look at it as well. So 1, like I have 1s, y'all see. Masculine. 2, feminine. 3, child. 4, builder. 5, freedom. 6, the lovers. 7 is this truth seeker, you know, philosopher. 8 is like a control authority. Number Yaki awakening, number spiritual soul. 9 is all about consciousness. And so this is basically what Rashad Jamal's name, Divine Insight's name, meant. He had that consciousness, he had that universal awareness, he had that finality, completion, the higher law. This is why he you see what it says right here, the higher law. Now, what was Divine Insight's university called? It was called the University of Cosmic Intelligence. So he knew this is basically part of his assignment. And this is the compatibility as well. Yeah, you're not compatible. You are not compatible with all life path members. This is why sometimes you come across people and you can't really like link with them. You don't really understand them. It's like y'all start clashing just because y'all got incompatibilities between y'all personalities. So that person's probably too extroverted. You're too introverted. You don't like people who are too extroverted all in your face. This is why they always say just to find your soul tribe. You know, find your soul tribe. Find people who you like their energy. Don't try to be around people who you don't like just to try to get something that you want from them, because you don't like them. So it's gonna like create a conflict. So you see how all of them have a stone? These are all the stones, and I actually have this. I own this. So these are all the stones. Like your life path tells you what kind of crystal you're supposed to be wearing. Like if you're life path 1, you need topaz and amber because that's that sun energy. If you're life path 2, you need that moonstone because you're emotional. Yeah, you are about people and you love building with people. You're very diplomatic. You're very, people pleasing. But you need that moonstone because you need to calm your emotions. Remember, the moon it controls the world. So your emotions, you know how the moon is always changing, full moon, new moon. So if you have Cancer energy or a life path 2 or any 2 in your name, you are your emotions are going to always change, and you can't control that. So having a piece of moonstone. Sometimes I like moonstone too. Sometimes if your emotions are going to change, so having moonstone will stabilize those emotions. You want to keep your emotions stabilized. You don't want to be too emotional because when you're too emotional, you start making decisions that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So you start making decisions that don't make sense. 3 is turquoise and amethyst. So if you're a life path 3, I'm putting y'all on game. This is free game. I'm not charging y'all nothing for this. This is free game. So I need all y'all to like this video. All right, I need everyone watching to please like this video. Please like this video. All right. So amethyst, turquoise. All right, y'all got that Jupiter energy. Life path 3s, y'all need these crystals. All right, y'all need these crystals. Life path 4s, as you see, y'all need sapphire and topaz. Life path 5s, y'all need diamond and emerald. That diamond, you see, life path 5 got diamond. Y'all lit. Hey, life path 6s, y'all need turquoise and emerald. Life path 7s, y'all need moonstone and cat's eye. Life path 8s, y'all need black diamond and black pearl. All right. Life path 8s, y'all need black path 9s, y'all need ruby, garnet, and bloodstone. All right. So when you look here, we're gonna go into the compatibility soon. All right, but we're gonna get over this. So life path 1s, y'all rule the heart, blood, and circulation. Life path 2s, y'all rule digestion, lymph, and breast. So before I even go over these, what this means is that you're connected to these body parts and these parts of your body. So you want to make sure you focus on these. A lot of y'all, when y'all try to detox your body, y'all focus on like the liver, or focus on maybe the blood. But if you want to get deeper, because it's all about getting deeper, you want to get as deep as possible, precise, on dot, and detailed. All right. You get detailed by studying your numerology chart, by studying your name, by studying the numerical value of every letter in your name. And that's how you break down the true science of your purpose. All right. So life path 1, if y'all detox, y'all want to focus on your heart and blood and circulation. This is I have a course. I'm gonna show at the end of the thing. This is free information. I should put this on my course. All right. So number 2, life path 2s, y'all want to focus on your digestion, lymph, and breast. Life path 3s, y'all want to focus on your liver, fats, and gallbladder. Life path 4s, y'all want to focus on your mental and nervous systems. Life path 5s, y'all want to focus on your central nervous system and your brain, your respiration. Life path 6s, y'all want to focus on your throat, your lumbar spine, and your parathyroid. The thyroid is very important. Life path 7, y'all want to focus on your skin, your mental, and your thalamus. Life path 8, y'all want to focus on your spine, your spleen, and your teeth. All right. Life path 9s is the kidney. Focus on your kidney, your muscles, and your urinary genital. All right. And we're going to go over this before we go on to the next slides. Let's see how many slides we got left. We don't got too many slides more left, but yeah. So the personality of a life path 1. All right. So yeah, it varies. Number, it's the sun energy. So very leadership abilities, very original. The negatives, they can be bossy because they could be lazy because you know how the sun is ruled by like the lion in astrology. So life path 1s, yeah, they're very like alpha and powerful, but just that lion energy. So they can get, lions stay in one spot and they stay there all day and get kind of lazy, and that's like they can get kind of lazy. Life path 2s, these are like what I'm saying right now, numerology secrets. These are secrets that most people don't know about. Life path 2s, y'all are very shy, quiet, indecisive, very indecisive, because you know how the moon is always changing. You know how the moon is always changing, so y'all can like make a decision Y'all probably know it. If any of y'all know a life path 2, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Y'all make like life path 2s will make a decision and then change that decision, or like just very indecisive. So it's that moon energy. Anyone with like Cancer, y'all probably do the same thing. Y'all probably like change y'all decisions probably a lot, but that's normal. Y'all can't help it. It's not nothing y'all could do. But life path 3 is y'all are joyful, versatile, talented, charming. The negatives is y'all is careless and superficial. So life path 3s is like they could be kind of like very smart, very charming, but they could be kind of shallow and small talk, and they have commitment issues because it's like Jupiter, so they like want freedom and expansion. So if you want someone who's committed, or you want a woman, and you want a man who's committed, don't mess with a life path 3, unless they got unless they just more evolved. But if you want a commitment, don't mess with a life path 3. All right, if you want commitment, you want like a very serious. If you want your man or your woman to be serious and more like committed to you, you want to get a life path 2, a life path 1, because life path 2 is all about relationships. It's about that feminine energy. These are like the housewives. 1 will be the same way when it comes to commitment, but they're going to be more alpha. I know some people don't like that alpha woman, but for the woman, y'all gonna like that alpha man though. I bet y'all that. So 4, all right. 4 is definitely very committed. Builder, practical service, organization, mechanical, stingy. So they're very mechanical. Life path 4s are very, like I said, like divine insight. He's a life path 22, which equals 4. Very practical. Lectures is every Sunday at this time. He focuses on numbers. When he was doing his dates, when he would link up with people, it would be on 222 or 422. Like it was on certain dates. Like that's like structure, because most people are just gonna do it on any day. They're not gonna do it on a certain date. So that's where that builder, that structure mentality comes from. Service, to give service out to the world. Let's go back. That's what he was doing. So Uranus, all right. The negatives is that they're very mechanical and stingy and likes, kind of like nitpicky. Now, 4s are, if you want a man or a woman that's very committed and loyal, 4s is where they at. 4s, they loyal. They loyal because it's like that's that earth sign energy. So they very like committed and like I guess you could say like predictable. You know what I'm saying? Like predictable. Like they won't change on you like within like the next day. So they're gonna like stay with you till death do its part, and they'll go through blood, sweat, and tears with you. Real talk. So life path 5. All right, life path 5. So life path 5s. I know a lot of life path 5s. I've been through so many life path 5s. They're like everywhere. Like I find life path 5s down the street. They're like everywhere. All right, so they will travel, and they like to travel. They can be very anxious because 5 is Mercury, so it's information, but it's like too much information will make you think too fast. So a lot of life path 5s get anxiety. They think too much, like in their head, but they like risks. These are the daredevils. They're very wild. All right, very restless, very self-indulgent, very sensual. The negatives is that they could be irresponsible and fickle. All right. Now 5s is Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and astrology. You know how Geminis get a reputation for being flaky. Life path 5s can be kind of flaky in a relationship. They're the number one. They get a bad rep for, if you want your man or woman to be like predictable and to be loyal, and like 5s aren't gonna really be like that number, because these are the men and women who will like being all over the place. So 5s are like, they have commitment issues. So they will have commitment issues unless you give them like lots and lots and lots of freedom, but if you want like a man or a woman, if you want your man or a woman to be like committed, down to earth, and you want them to be very like with you to death do its part, through blood, sweat, and tears, don't get you a 5. I'm just being honest. Like, don't get you a 5. I'm just being straight to the truth. A 6 gets you a 6 though. So 6 rules romance, sex, wise, understanding, introspective, devoted, or depressed, and modeling. So 6s are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love. Very loving, very family oriented. They're similar to 2s, very similar to 2s, but 2s is like one-on-one. 6 is like family more. They're more family based, and they're more about loving. 2s are more about like more emotional. 6s are more about relationships. So 6s are very like they have a reputation for being very loyal. You want your man or woman, to be with you, do everything, get you a 6. Very, 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 yeah, they're gonna stick with you. They're very sensual. They usually look good because it's ruled by goddess of love. Usually look good. They know what people want because it's like Venus, the planet of love. So they know what people want. All right. So life have 7s. Now 7s, reflective, solitary, dreams, passions, analyst, intuition, and moody. And they could be a pessimist. So 7s are Neptune. So like I said, that very spiritual number, very illusionary, very smart though. You can't finesse a 7. Like they're very smart. The smartest life path number. 7s are, and when it comes to relationships, I did promise y'all I would tell y'all about the divine counterparts. See, I said right here, find your divine counterpart. I said I'm gonna make it easier for y'all. So I gotta make it easier for y'all. So let's go back. So basically, when it comes to 7, they need a lot of solitude. Like 7 life path 7s need a lot of solitude. Like they can be with people online, but like if they don't get like their 2-3 hours of like alone time, they're gonna get like kind of depressed because they rule like if they can't help it but to be by themselves. They can't help it but to find what's really inside of them. Life path 7s want to know the core truth of every situation. Like these are the people who like y'all have a conversation with them and they think about the conversation like 7 times to find the truth. So life path 7s, people who know life path 7s and my life path 7s, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like life path 7s are very deep and like they'll find the truth of anything. It even says right here, philosophical. They're very investigative. They're natural investigators. But they're so smart. A lot of life path 7s are so smart that they become too smart for their good. See, that's why it says pessimist here. See, pessimist. If you think about a situation all day long, not every situation has to be overanalyzed. Like I could just say hi to you, and you could be like, "Oh, you said hi with your hand up, and you said it at the right moment at this time, and you think about it 7 times, and now you're thinking I'm someone that I'm just said hi to, So life path 7s think all the time, like they're always in their head, but it's in a spiritual way. They're always in the clouds because it's like that Pisces energy. They're ruled by Neptune, so it's that Pisces energy. So 7s, in my opinion, if you want a partner, if you want your man or woman to be committed and loyal, I do say 7s definitely have that in them. They have that in them. However, you just have to give them their solitude, and you have to be very smart. They want their partner to be smart. All right, these people are smart, definitely very smart. All right, 8s are the money people. Like I said, like going back to spiritual soul. Remember I told y'all life path 8. I'm gonna do a part 2. Y'all want a part 2? Like this video. I'm just testing to see if this is what y'all kind of stuff y'all want. I'll do a part 2 by like next 2 days. But Solo 9 is life path 8. Power, control. He was the first spark responsible for awakening 50% of the spiritual community in 2020, leading to a global shift. So he had that ability to, because you guys don't understand, when you come on the internet, you can get like 1,000 views, 2,000 views, and nobody like really like pays attention to you. Why did Solo Minati come on and change the world and everyone? It's because he had that power in him. People sensed that sense of power. He was someone who studied the 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? So
man, it's the 48 laws of power. I could literally take all his fans right now.
So that's a smart guy right there. Y'all don't understand how smart and talented he is. Very, very smart. But number 8 is karma though. 8 is karma. The infinity symbol. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna play it back for the people who didn't watch.
I collab with DDG right now. So would be hurt. He has more followers than So. He has more money than So. I know this.
You look really nice today.
Thanks.
Come back here so we can do it.
Oh, this DDG decides to drop a song exposing my my business. I'm just gonna say so. I'm not even gonna say your stupid handle. I would have your father if you knew who your dad was.
It's like this supposed to have. Bro, like that. I think I'm about to retire, bro. Like, bro, I can't do YouTube.
So they go through a lot. Eight is like, think of eight in astrology is that Scorpio energy. So they go through a lot of stuff. So when Nadi been through blood, sweat, and tears, y'all. They go through a lot of stuff. You know, to gain this, you have to go through everything, man. So he been through a lot. That's why he went through. She was responsible. Ash was responsible for his awakening. She woke him up, but this was his purpose, was to wake you up. It was to wake you up. That's what happens sometimes. Someone comes in your life, and it happens to me all the time. Someone comes to your life to wake you up, and then they disappear, and they go back to being like, you know, low vibrational, and you become the main person, and that probably has happened to a lot of you guys, a lot of the chosen ones watching. Y'all probably been in a situation where you came across someone and they really aligned you, and now they're not in your life. So, the negatives of 8, Solomon did when he was in that situation, even with EDG, even though he was coming back and forth and defending his name, it's still what you still give it out, so it's gonna come back. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the affinity symbol. Nothing comes out when you're a life path 8. Nothing comes out. Like nothing comes out. Like you don't get away with nothing. So it's like if you call someone a bad word, they're gonna come back at you like the same way. So you gotta be very mindful when you're an 8. Very, very mindful. All right. So let's get deeper into this. All right. Let's get deep into this. We're almost done with this part. So 8s are very loyal, though. They're ruled by Saturn. If you want your man or you want your woman to be with you to the end, like this, like ride or die, you want to ride or die. 8s, like in my opinion, the most ride or die life path numbers is 8, 4, 2, and 6. Those are like the ride or dies. The ones that are more like all over the place is 3, 5, kind of 9, because 9 is Mars. 9 number is that Mars energy, very assertive, in your face. It's that divine masculine, all about consciousness, all about saving humanity, you know, future thinking, very future thinking, all about really changing the world. So they rule the kidney and muscles. All right, that's as well. So going back to all the people who haven't seen, I know there's some new people up in here. Remember, I was going back to divine insight. Let's go back to divine insight. Remember, I said I wrote down his name because every letter has a numerical value. So if you, whatever your name is, if your name is Fed, that would be you would add 6 plus 5 plus 4, and then you would get that 9, and then you would like basically you will look it up on online and see what that means. So with his, you can go on Astral. The website to find this is at astralseek.com. All right, astralseek.com. That's the best website. So when I wrote his down, it was 999. So he's a triple 9 ether being. His name, I really should put. That's the name that showed up at birth with him. So Rashad Jamal White is a triple 9 ether being. This was in the making. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, being a master number 22. Yeah, I'm grateful to be breaking this down for y'all. Real jump. Being a master number 22, what year did his revolution end? Because he was a revolutionary. He wasn't a leader. He was a revolutionary. His revolution ended in 22. We did the 20. It was 20. It was see. So it was, you know, I don't believe in coincidences. So, you know, but like I said, 22 is the most powerful. I've talked to like probably 2 or 3 life out 22s in my life, and every time I talk to them, they're very, very powerful people. The most powerful of all the numbers. All right, you know, they could turn their dreams into reality, and I personally do believe they feared him, man. I think they feared him, bro. Because it's like, come on, man, like 999, 222. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Like, that's powerful, bro. And then the Mars, like I said, Mars is that divine masculine energy.
This is your true mind over matter right here. Your will. Where does your will come from? Your soul, your life force. This is why you got to protect your aura. This is why you're supposed to protect your energy.
Even when I first learned about Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight, I was like, dang, like he really made me like tap into my divine masculine. He really made me like tap into that. Because as a man, if your testosterone is too low, if your confidence is too low, you're gonna feel emotional, you're gonna feel irrational, and you're gonna have a hard time even attracting women, because a woman naturally attracted to a man who's like, know what he wants, or will speak what he wants. So
you can be able to admit more will whenever you need it. Because guess what? This is your true mind over matter right here. Your will. Where does your will come from? Your soul, your life force.
And if you understand anything about the planet Mars, Mars is a hot fairy planet, which that's what Divine Insight was. He was a hot fairy person. Hot fairy. Mars is your willpower. In your astrology natal birth chart, your Mars sign, and y'all who know astrology, y'all know your Mars sign is your willpower. So Divine Insight, Rashad Jamal White, basically, he was the epitome of willpower, and that's why I said I feel like that was why there was fear upon that person, the honorable Divine Insight. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down the letters, the numerical value, 999. 999 means completion, and it also means endings. So it could mean that everything does come to an end. Everything does come to an end, but with this particular numerical value equation, it means that completion always comes to an ending at a faster time, because 999 is completion. 9 is the last number of the 1 through 9 cycle. All right. So 9 is all about endings. You know what I'm saying? So endings is everything with a 9. It's all about that. Mars is Mars, so that I'm in your face energy. Like, what's good? Confident, very confident, aggressive, war, fights. You know what I'm saying? So I'll break this down a little bit too. So 3, if you look at 3, I'm gonna break down your furrow one more time. 3, self-expressive, expansive, trinity, joy, charm, brilliance, talent, communication. And even if we go back here, if you go back to the master number 33, right? This is an advanced, this is an advanced life path sheet. Advanced. These are more bigger words. So entertains. Now, what does young Pharaoh do a lot? What does he do? Like right now, what is he doing?
And then
he likes attention. 3s like attention. They like being in the spotlight, so he can't help it. And it's that Jupiter energy, which is all about traveling and everything that has to do with learning. So let's go back to find your divine counterpart. So I wrote that down. The life path cheat sheet that I own. Find your divine counterpart. Now, whatever you seek is seeking you. So if you're seeking bullshit, that bullshit is seeking you. If you're seeking your twin flame, as soon as you start seeking your twin flame, they start seeking you, because that means you're ready. As soon as you start seeking greater things, it starts seeking you. That's like my favorite affirmation. Whatever you seek is seeking you. I say this every day. Whatever you seek is seeking you. So if you seeking drama, someone who wants drama gonna seek you. If you seeking love, it's seeking you right now. As soon as you put it out, like our mind is a beacon. So when you use that beacon to send out and seek, it seeks you immediately. So numerology compatibility. All right. So y'all might want to take a screenshot of this real quick. I'm gonna let y'all take a screenshot of that. Y'all gonna need that. All right. So your life at 1, you're most compatible with 1, 2, and 5. You're most compatible 1, 2, and 5, definitely. Neutral 7, 3, 7, 8, 9. Least compatible with 4 and 6. Yeah, least compatible with 4 and 6. Yeah. Ones and fours wouldn't really get along because ones is like I am. Fours is more about order and control. So fours might try to control one. They ain't having it. Six and ones, sixes might be too people pleasing. Ones is going to be too much like attention. It won't really go along. Life path 2, life path 11. Life path 2 is you're almost compatible with 1s, 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s, and neutral with 3 and 9. Least compatible with 5 and 7. Yeah, 2s will be least compatible with 5 because 5s, they have commitment issues because it's all about freedom and exploration. So with that freedom and exploration, 2s, they want that, their 2s are very dependent. Like life path 2s are very dependent. All right. Very dependent because it's like that moon, that feminine kind of like energy. So they have like a dependent energy on them, kind of like, feminine energy. So 5 is like all over the place and everything like that. 7s might want too much solitude for 2. 7s might be too secretive. Life path 7s are very secretive. They're always behind the scenes, or they're like the investigators, but they don't like being like always in front of the camera. So life path 3s, y'all almost compatible with 3, 6, and 9. That's not a coincidence. I didn't even put that. Y'all least compatible with 4, 7, and 8. So 4, 7, 8, 4. So that makes sense. So 3s. Remember I said like 3s is like that Jupiter energy, that guru energy. Remember when I went back to Divine Insight, that guru, not Divine, Young Pharaoh, that guru energy, always talking about like.
And then Set is black man in his warrior state, but from your lower self. So neither are good, neither are bad. It's just balance of polarities. Heru is, Heru would be like, I'm the judge.
So Jupiter is like the higher God talk. It's like they don't like having small talk. They like talking about bigger things, like God talk of philosophies. So going back, right? 3s are really compatible with like 6s, 9s, because they're more like wiser. 3, 6, and 9s are very wise. Very wise people. So yeah, we'll go back to least compatible. Not really compatible with a 4. 4 wants that order. They want that structure. Remember that 4 rules the government. It rules law. A lot about 4s. I'm not saying that you a government person. I'm just saying like y'all kind of respect rules. 4 is all about rules and morals. So y'all respect rules a little bit more because you understand that if there was no rules right now, if there was no type of authority or rocking around the planet, someone can come at night when you're sleeping and just break into your house and it just blow you out. So the authority of the world does have benefits. There's a good side to everything. So 4s understand that. They understand that, hey, if there was no government, this junk will be done with. So they kind of like respect police a little bit more than the other life path members, which isn't really a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Not really a bad thing. 3s aren't compatible with 7 because 7s are like introverted. Like I'm telling you, 7s are like always by themselves, or they're really internal to the max. So they're very hard to understand. 8s are they want that power, and 3s want that freedom and expansion. They want to travel. 8s don't want that predictability. So Saturn and Jupiter doesn't really go together. 8 wants to control things. 3 wants to go everywhere. Life path 4. 4, like I said, is that police type person, with structured person, very, very serious, very ordered, very orderly, very successful. Life path 4s are destined for success. They're destined for success because 4 is manifestation. 4 is the manifestation number, y'all. All right, and proof of that is the proof in the pudding is right here. All right, Divine Insight is a life path master number 22. All right, now 2 + 2 = what? 4. So 4 is the manifestation number. These people are a walking manifestation machine. They know that to manifest something, you have to write it down. Why did Divine Insight say in his lectures? He said the first thing you do when you want to manifest something is you write it down. The first thing you do, and that will make y'all like, if y'all are really big into manifesting, don't just walk around and get all these thoughts and talk about it. Like actually write it down step by step. 4s are like step by step. Like they're really serious about step by step, systematic. structure, like everything, like same time, same day, every day, like gym every day. Like they are serious about routine and writing things down. Really good writers. So fours aren't compatible with one. Life path fours are not compatible with life path ones, life path threes, life path fives, and life path nines. Okay. Life path fives are not compatible with life path twos, life path fours, and life path sixes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Life path sixes. Okay, that makes sense. So life path fives number are Mercury, which is the fastest moving planet. So they're always learning. They need to travel. They need a lot of fun. It's all about fun with these people. Fun. Their gifts, a life path five, their gifts is speaking, is words. They have a mouthpiece. They know how to speak really well. So with that comes, that's why they go along with threes. They're not really compatible with twos because twos are like very emotional. They take everything to heart at the worst. Not all, but at the worst. Fours want control. Fives want freedom. Doesn't work. Sixes are more about home. When I say home all day and family, fives want to go out. They want to go out. Life path fives, they want to get lit. They want to get lit. Like they like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So life path sixes, is Venus, the goddess of love. So life path sixes, if I haven't got to your life path number, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Almost there. I'm pretty sure I got through about half y'all. So life path sixes, y'all are Venus. So y'all are compatible with like definitely with 3, 6, and 9s, because 3s is like that Jupiter energy. So very abundant, likes to speak. Y'all like people who like, can actually like speak well. 6s obviously the same number. 9s was that wise energy. So 6s is this Venus, which is feminine. 9s are masculine. 9s is that Mars energy. Remember I was talking about 9, divine size name, 999. You already number 9. 6s, y'all like this.
This is your true mind over matter right here. Your will. Where does your will come from? Your soul.
Y'all like divine, like really people in their masculine energy, alpha mentalities. It's just what y'all can't help but to be attracted to those type of people. All right. So not every woman likes masculine men, and not every man likes feminine woman. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different things. I know some men who like a woman who's like kind of masculine because it keeps him on his toes. And same thing with women. I know some women that like kind of like feminine women because it allows the that woman to feel like she can open up and she can really know him. Because if a man's always masculine, you don't really know his side. You don't know his vulnerable side. You don't really know who he really is. So this is why you got to learn. If you are talking to your boo thing, if you're talking to your man, you're talking to your woman, you got a woman, you're looking for a woman, you're looking for a man, you got to learn the life path number, bro. Like, you got to learn the life path number because it's going to help your relationship to grow. It's going to help y'all to prosper. You'll know what they need. They'll know what you need. Y'all come to an agreement. Y'all don't get your emotions too tied into it. If y'all learn to communicate, y'all will become successful in a relationship, So some life path numbers are introverted. Some life path numbers are extroverted. So you want to learn how to learn your partner. All right, learn your partner. Don't all that like mysterious stuff and not telling your partner nothing. That doesn't do nothing but make them not trust you. It's a fact. Like if you know nothing about your partner, they're just not gonna trust you. So you gotta let your partner know some things about you. You gotta let them know some things about you, and letting them know your life path number will allow them to understand you more, because you gotta understand you can't help but to be who you truly are. So if you're a life path 6, you naturally like relationships, you naturally like love. And let's say you're dealing with a life path 7, a man with life path 7, he likes being alone all the time. He likes learning. He's always trying to learn. So you gotta learn your woman, learn your man, learn the life path number, and that will help you to understand, like, because you're gonna find your divine counterpart. Like, if you haven't found your divine counterpart yet, you're gonna find them. So, like I said, I even said it right here. Whatever you seek is seeking you. That's a fact. It's a fact. All right. So going deeper, life path 7s are not compatible with 2, 3, 6, and 8s. They're definitely life path 7s. Y'all watching, y'all are definitely not compatible with 8s. 8s are like number of Saturn, so realistic in reality, very serious, very ordered. And life path 7s, y'all are like in another world. Y'all like it's Neptune. So life path 7s, y'all are in another world. Y'all are always dreaming and visionary and learning, and you know, y'all not in reality like that. So 8s are like too realistic for you, you know. Twos could be too emotional. 7s are more like analytical, more logical. Life path 7s, y'all are very logical to the max. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are logical to the max. All right. Y'all don't really like, y'all got that spiritual energy, that Neptune energy, but it's like the logic always beats it because you understand that knowledge is logic itself. So knowledge is more powerful for a life path 7. 3s might be too extroverted for you guys. Number 3s are life path 3s. Like if you want your man or woman to be more committed and, you know, long term and go with you through blood, sweat, and tears. Life path 3s are like kind of like have commitment issues sometimes. They get bored. Life path 3s get bored very fast. And that might be a problem with some oh y'all. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, that might be a problem with some of y'all life path 7s. Life path 8s, y'all definitely want a 2 or 4 or 8, because number 2s like life path 2s are very agreeable. So when I say agreeable, like they can compromise. They don't mind compromising and coming to negotiation. Like their life path 2s are husband material. Like they relationship material to the max. Like they will actually like really like get down with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life path 2 women, life path 2 men, they getting down with you. Like they husband material, wifey material to the max. Life path 2s, like it's that feminine kind of like you know, it's that cool vibe energy. Like they like people. So, you know, y'all do good. Life path 8s, y'all do good with life path 2s. Y'all do good with 4s, because 4s is kind of like y'all. 4s like that order, control, and y'all like that. So it's gonna be compatible. Like I said, y'all not compatible with 3. 3s, they have short attention spans. Life path 3s get bored fast. Life path 8s, y'all don't like people who get bored fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all want someone who can really stay with you till you die. You know what I'm saying? Till you're in your deathbed. Y'all want that commitment. 3s is like, unless that 3 literally has other numbers in their chart, but most 3s get bored fast, and they're very fun, very adventurous, they want to do everything at once, but not I don't know, when it comes to like long term, sometimes they're not 7, you already know 7s are 2, and they're 2 in their head, too dreamy for y'all, too unrealistic at times, while y'all are really in reality. 7s also want their freedom and their solitude. While 7, like 8, y'all like 8, y'all really want like y'all really want someone with you a lot. 9 is that Mars energy. Going back, 9 is that Mars energy. So 9s are like very aggressive, very masculine, very assertive. Life path 9s are like very assertive. They can get hot-headed. They get hot. Life path 9s get hot really fast, but it goes back down just as fast. So, you know, 8s, y'all not really having that. Y'all not compatible with that. You know, 9 energy, even name numerology. Y'all know about name numerology. For all the people who are up in here, name numerology is very powerful. You don't just have a life path number, but you have a name. You have a numerology in your name. Okay. So with that being said, break down the numerical value of everything, and that will reveal more information about your purpose and the soft spots, because the vowels of your name reveal the softness. So let's go back to 9. Now 9, y'all. So come on, y'all. 9, y'all are not compatible with 4 and 8, but y'all are compatible with most of the numbers, but not with just with 4 and 8. 9, y'all, like I said, y'all really masculine, really divine. Y'all the divine masculine. Even if you're a woman, you're just more in your alpha mentality, about in the bag, about asserting yourself, about being a boss. Y'all want your power. Y'all won't really do good with 4s, because 4s are too order and strict, and it's like too much masculine energy in one relationship. And life path 8s are going to be too. Life path 9s, y'all won't get along with life path 8s because life path 8s are very like, they want that sense of like 8 rules authority. So 8s want that control, and 9s, y'all are so aggressive and free. Y'all not taking no control from nobody. Y'all not taking it. So yeah. So let's go back to this. So we're gonna do a quick recap before I end this off, y'all. So just remember that God gave you the ability to solve your problems with your name. It's called name numerology. The matrix has these numbers because they showed you that everything is numbers. You can solve your life with numbers. This is why they have grab avoid codes. This is why they have the 369 method, which I will have basically explaining on my course. Also on my course, I'm going to be also going in on some of the most powerful numbers in the world. All right. Some of the most powerful numbers in the world. You know, I wrote down divine insight. Y'all can go back later in the video, please. After I end this video, go back later on. I went down on why divine insight basically in a situation basically on the legacy and the destiny he left behind, because he's an honorable leader, the honorable divine insight, the honorable divine Rashad Jamal White. And I wrote down his name because number, like I said, if you get your middle name, your first name, your last name, and you add up all these, you can use this right here. You add up all this up, every letter has a numerical value. I did it for Rashad Jamal White. I came with the 9999. So that means he's the true triple 93 being that was sent here by the Galactic Federation on an assignment and a purpose to wake up his people. And preferably, a lot of people will argue and say he's definitely the from Sirius X. Definitely from Sirius X. Because this is like, you know, a lot of us don't believe in coincidences. Like, we don't believe in coincidences. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, y'all want to find out, you don't just have a life path number. You have a solar's number, a destiny number, a personality number. You have a birthday number. The day you're born on tells you a lot too. I'm going to do a part 2. Y'all want a part 2? Make sure y'all like. The day you're born on tells you a lot too. So don't just think, oh, it's just about, you know, life path. Like, you got a birthday number. So if you're born on the 9th, that means you have 9 energy. You have like aggressive energy as well. You have that, you have the gifts. The day you're born on tells you like the gifts you have. So if you're born on the 17th, 1 + 7 is 8. That means you have that 8 energy, which is like going back to spiritual soul. When I told you about spiritual soul, I said like spiritual soul. I wrote down all these people too. I did my homework on them. Life path 8, power, Saturn, control. You know, they take power very serious. 8s will go, they will do anything to gain what they want to do because they can't help it. So,
man, it's the 48 laws of power. I could literally take all his fans.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's get it. Young Pharaoh, master number 33. You know what I'm saying? 3 rules Jupiter, teacher. This is why 3 is also the gift of Gab. Number 3 in astrology is Gemini. 3 in astrology is communication. So 3s know how to speak. They have the gift of Gab. They're really good with words. They know how to cut you with the words or persuade you with the words. So,
and then Set is black man in his warrior state, but from your lower self. So neither are good, neither are bad. It's just balance of polarities. Hey, Ru is, you know, when you,
and number 3 is Jupiter. And Jupiter is the most optimistic planet in astrology. And the reason why planets matter is because we are actually ruled by planets. So Jupiter is the most optimistic planet in astrology. So this is why young Pharaoh was very optimistic in every situation he's been through. Even the situation he is now, he's so optimistic because he understands that optimism is luck. Like, you got to understand, let's go into astrology. Let's go into astrology basics. Sagittarius are the most luckiest zodiac sign. The reason why Sagittarius are the most luckiest zodiac sign is because they're the most optimistic zodiac sign. So when you are optimistic, you are lucky. If you want to gain luck, you got to be optimistic in every situation you put yourself in. You got to like, you got to be optimistic. Try to be optimistic all the time, because if you're negative all the time, you're going to gain bad luck. So this is why Sagittarius, even Pisces rules Jupiter too. This is why Pisces are also very lucky zodiac signs too, because they're ruled by Jupiter. So Jupiter is the most optimistic planet. So when you're optimistic all day, you think positive all day, you just going to attract positive things. Like, if you're not thinking about the negative and you think it's just positive, what's next, abundance. You know, wearing crystals like pyrite. Pyrite is a stone that creates, has positive energy in it. Positive energy. Just like the Binance I said, positive energy always creates elevation. He didn't say that for no reason. So when you wear crystals like the citrine and pyrite and somewhere citrine, these give you positive energy. Energy is like some people take it like as a joke, take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So going back to divine insight, that Mars energy. Mars is also very optimistic because it's all about obstacles. It will swallow and beat all those obstacles up, you know. And use numerology to find your partner, to find your divine counterpart, because whatever you seek, I gotta highlight that for y'all too. Whatever you seek is seeking you. All right. So numerology. Oh wait. Numerology has made me successful. All right. Even my brand Beyond 5D has the name expression number 11. So what you got to understand, just like how I did this with Divine Insight, I'll show y'all. I broke down the names. I broke down the numerical value of his name. This is clearly called gematria. You could do gematria on anything. You could do gematria on let me show my face. You could do gematria on anything. You could do it on your name, your date of birth. You could do it on a platform, a business. So I did the gematria of Beyond 5D, which is the platform I own. And they came to 11. One of the main number came to 11, which 11 is like that you know what I'm saying, that true sunny energy which shines out to the world. So I did plan that out. And you see how when you know numerology, you could really you see how powerful it is. You see how you can really gain financial success, mental success, physical success, everything you've ever wanted. I told you guys from the beginning. I'll show you guys again. God gave you the ability to solve your problems with your name. All right. Obey the numbers and you will walk on the greatest karma. Obey the numbers and you will walk on the greatest karma, bro. This is not a game, bro. All right. So being a numerologist will make you successful, rich, and abundant. All right. So my course that I now just launched is no joke. This is no joke. I will give you grab-avoid codes, methods, personal year divinations to understand what you can expect for every year. Because you can literally kind of know what's going to happen within the year, the events that's going to take place. This is a real thing. You won't need tarot readings when you study numbers, when you study gematria and all these things. All right. So, all right. It's on my website, gobeyond5d.com, bro. All right. The prices are going up. I show it here. I did the gematria of Beyond 5D. I know some people are like, oh nah, man, you got too many followers, sold out, man. Listen, don't let success blind you. I went through blood, sweat, and tears to get where I'm at. It ain't no sold out. You know what I'm saying? They're helping the people. So destiny number 11. Heart solar 5. Personality 2. So you see the personality number is what you give out to the world. And 2 is all about partnerships. Now you see how a lot of the times when I come on my platform, I'm usually interviewing people. 2 is like that diplomatic energy. This is all in the making, y'all. So the prices are going up. Go on gobeyond5d.com, y'all, and click on the tab. You're gonna see at the bottom of the website as well. All right. All right. Of course, I really want to help y'all. My gift to you guys is to reveal and solve all your problems and your family's problems, so you can also help other people. Numerology is no joke. All right. Don't abuse the knowledge by manipulating people. Some people get the knowledge of numerology and then manipulate people. They're like, oh, she a life path too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tap into her emotions. You guys don't do that. Don't try to manipulate people with the knowledge you got, because some people will do that to you. You know, don't be like, oh, he got a life path. he got life path 9, so he gets mad very fast. So I'm just gonna piss him off to gain power over him. You know what I'm saying? So be very mindful about that, because look, whatever you get back will come back to you. This is a tool. I even said right here, don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. Remember, karma is a real thing. Life path 8.
Man, it's the 48 laws of power. I could literally take all his fans right now.
And then right here,
I clap with DDG right now.
well, this is I feel like this is just things that he got back, because A has no open holes. So whatever they get back, it comes back immediately and instantly. You know, throughout all the universe. It's like, this is the universe. H's are the universe. It's the infinity symbol. So this is why, like, when he was dissing and everyone, DDG and this and that, this is why I created all this, like, Ace go through blood, sweat, and tears.
I clap with DDG right now. So would be hurt. He has more followers than So. He has more money than So. I know this.
You look really nice today.
Thanks.
Come back here. Come back.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So y'all got to be very mindful about that. What you get, whatever you give out, you will get back. So, that's the end of the video, y'all. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys do want a part 2, I'll be more than happy to give you guys a part 2. All right, I'll be more than happy to give you guys a part 2. So let's get this video to at least, let's get the likes up, and it'll be more my pleasure to help you guys. But shout out to all the elders watching. Shout out to all the Life Path members watching. And remember, keep being optimistic. Keep being optimistic. Like, the luckiest people in the world have an optimistic mindset. That's all they do. Just think optimistic, think the best of every situation. It's hard. I know it sounds easier said than done, but what do you have to lose? You might as well. What you gonna do? Just be negative all day? You know what I'm saying? So you might as well try to change. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Love y'all.